If you were on YouTube back then, you couldn't escape one ad.
Here in my garage.
Bro, I swear to God, if you was on YouTube, you couldn't escape this nigga. Here's my I'm standing in front of my Lamborghini right now. Let me tell you how I got this, man. This is all I did. I did yada yada yada. Just go ahead and click the link right now, buy my course, and you can drive this Lamborghini too. Well. Y'all see the title of this video, the golden age of fake gurus, man. If you've been a part of any kind of social media in the last 5 years, you will see a guru up there trying to sell you something. Sell my Amazon FBA, buy my trading course, buy my real estate course, buy my t-shirt selling product course, buy whatever. I got you. And niggas charging thousands of dollars for that shit. And I ain't really never seen no videos of them, one, making it work in action, and two, anybody coming out saying, oh my God, I bought this course, man, and let me tell you, I've been making $100K a month ever since. That shit has never happened. I ain't never seen it. If you seen it, let me know. But hey, video by Mahi. Mahi's POV. Let's go ahead and get to it.
Anyone who has ever felt desperate to make money and searched for answers has probably come across these interesting people.
Tai Lopez, he is the co-founder of Retail E-Commerce Ventures.
One of the most infamous men in the world, Andrew Tate.
Real estate mogul and entrepreneur Grant Cardone, hoping to change the game.
They tell you that working 9 to 5 means accepting failure.
Nothing lazier than a man with a 9 to 5.
And that anyone can escape it if they invest in their courses. Yes, that's the word, invest, not buy. They promise that once you join their inner circle, you'll never have financial problems again. And people believe.
They really believe that joining this program was gonna make them millionaires.
As a person who never fell for get-rich-quick schemes or Ponzi schemes, I watched many of my friends fall for these people and lose their last pennies. And that's when I started looking into who these gurus really are and how they convince people to fall into their traps. Of course, these fake gurus never last long.
Andrew Tate and his brother Tristan have been arrested in the United States.
But by the time people realize what's happening, they've already deceived countless others. Some people think these stories begin and end with Andrew Tate or Dan Lok, but they're wrong, because this cycle is doomed to repeat itself, just in a much smarter way. Where do I begin?
The oldest trick in the book.
We all know Clark Stanley, the person who traveled across America selling something he called snake oil. He'd stand in front of huge crowds.
You a snake oil
and claim his
salesman.
oil could cure almost anything. People loved the show and bought the bottles. When the government finally tested his miracle cure, there is no snake oil at all. Obviously, product was fake. But product was never the point, the performance was. Stanley wasn't selling medicine, he was selling hope to sick people. And hope, turns out, is the easiest thing in the world to sell. He taught us a lesson.
Placebo effect,
That's
man.
why his name, Snake Oil Salesman, became a phrase we still use today. The salesmen never went away, they just kept changing costumes. During the Great Depression, when millions of Americans lost everything, books promising the secrets of the wealthy sold millions of copies. Notice the timing. The worse people's lives got, the better this business became. Then television came.
This is one of the most incredible things that I have seen.
At 1 a.m., when the desperate and the sleepless were still awake, a new king appeared, Don Lapre.
Video is the most powerful form of media on the face of the planet.
The self-proclaimed king of infomercials, promising $50,000 a week from tiny classified ads. His pitch had 4 ingredients. You can get rich, it can happen fast, anyone can do it. I have a system. Something clicked?
5-step process that you can follow to build $100,000 a year.
But you can make it easy if you have the right cheat codes. So it's something called the money model. After all, I am the creator of this system.
Of course, most people who bought his programs never made that money. Even Lapre. He was getting rich from selling the idea of tiny classified ads. 100 years, same trick. The only thing missing was a way to reach every vulnerable person on Earth at any moment for free. And then, we built one.
See, whenever I come across these kind of people, I ain't gonna lie, they grab my attention with their pitch. I'm like, oh, okay, you got the method, you got the system. Hey, just let me know, put me on. And then they say, get my course, and I say, fuck yeah. I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. I look at the course, it say $1,000. I ain't doing it. No, sir. I say, well, I guess I ain't getting that money this time.
September 3rd, 2015. If you were on YouTube back then, you couldn't escape one ad.
Here in my garage.
Bro, I swear to God, if you was on YouTube, you couldn't escape this nigga. Here's my I'm standing in front of my Lamborghini right now. Let me tell you how I got this, man. This is all I did. I did yada yada yada. Just go ahead and click the link right now, buy my course, and you can drive this Lamborghini too. I said, man, if this nigga don't get off my screen, and then come to find out it was fake. He was a fraud. Just like everybody.
Here. Tai Lopez telling the world he cared more about knowledge than money. While standing next to this, the internet laughed at him. He became a meme. He even got exposed for not actually owning the cars and mansions in his videos. But when everyone were laughing, it worked. People bought his courses. He made real money, millions of dollars, and every future guru on the internet was watching and taking notes. Tai Lopez was the snake oil wagon upgraded. The medicine show didn't need to travel from town to town anymore. Now the town came to you, through an ad, in your bedroom, at your lowest moment. After him came the flood. Search anything about money online, business, investing, self-development, and they find you. Different faces, same script. Dan Locke screaming his rags to riches story at conference stages before pitching his coaching program. Grant Cardone, Sam Ovens, a free training, a webinar, a secret they're dying to share with you. And eventually, the loudest one of all.
The Matrix is strong. The system which is designed to keep you as a slave is strong.
Andrew Tate took the formula and added something new, an enemy, the Matrix. School is a scam, your job is slavery, everyone is lying to you, everyone except him. An escape costs just $49 a month at Hustlers University. Notice how far we've come from Clark Stanley. He sold you a bottle, these men sold you
See, I mean, he is right though. The Matrix is trying to get you. School is a scam, and their job might be slavery. I'm just saying. But that shit ain't worth $50 a month. I don't care if you right or not. That shit ain't worth $50 a month. Cause what he gonna tell me that I can put in action and get some money? Nothing.
But all of these men had one weakness. They were loud.
Niggas do not got no products. And I don't want nobody to say a course is a product. No, there ain't nothing tangible. You pay $50 a month to hear him chat. Come on.
Obvious. Once you'd seen one exposed, you could smell the next one coming, which is exactly why the next generation of gurus decided to look nothing like them. Every guru operation, no matter whose face is on it, is the same machine with 4 moving steps. If you notice them on your favorite creator or influencer, be aware. Step 1, the hook. An ad or a video designed to hit you exactly where it hurts. Money, status, freedom, or the new one, become a creator. If you're broke, young, or lost, you're not the exception. You're the target. Their ideal customers are people young and naive enough to believe the course can save them. Step 2, the free training. You click the link in the description of that video, and you land in a webinar or free ebook, anything that grab your attention, sometimes a fully dedicated YouTube video.
See, and then you just stop right there. Just stop right there. Once you get the free stuff and they try to use that, and goddamn, that car loud as fuck out there. Anyway, once you get the free stuff and they try to use that free stuff to grab your attention and take you to the paid, do not pay them a dime. Do not do it.
Long, 1 hour, sometimes 3. That's not an accident. The longer you watch, the more you trust. He tells you his story. He was broke, depressed, just like you. stuck in a job that felt like a jail, just like you. And then, he tells you the most important lie in the whole machine. Money is abundant. Money is everywhere. Stop thinking scarce. If you have the right blueprint, you can acquire lots. Why does he say that? Because in 30 minutes, he's going to ask you for $2,000, maybe more. And he needs your brain to already believe that making money is easy. Only thing you're missing is the right system. Step 3, the close. Testimonials, success stories, long feedback with 5 stars. Then comes the price with 50% discount, only for 30 minutes. Bonuses that disappear forever when the timer hits 0.
I'm going to do it for $1,999.
You start thinking and questioning.
If anybody, look, nigga, look, and I mean this wholeheartedly when I say this shit right here. If I'm getting charged $1,999, it better be from the Lord Jesus Christ himself. If it ain't him, I don't want to pay. I'm not finna pay no individual that I don't know $2,000. Come on, bruh. My rent don't even cost that much.
Step 4, the escape hatch. Buried inside every pitch is one small clause. You have to put in the work.
Only looking for people who are dedicated to this, who are going to be focused on this. This is for people who are willing to put in work.
You are responsible for your results. Sounds fair, right? Motivating even. But watch what it really does. When the course fails, and for most people, it fails, who gets blamed? Not the guru. You. You didn't work hard enough. You didn't want it badly enough. If someone failed, they're not post anything about the course, because they're ashamed. They think the failure was theirs. This system doesn't just take your money, it makes you apologize for losing it. And there's one more trick inside this machine, the numbers.
How much money do you make in a day?
It's like 10, 11,000 per day.
Here's a rule worth remembering for the rest of your life. Numbers don't lie, but people can make numbers say whatever they want. When a 23-year-old tells you he's a millionaire, what does that even mean? $1 million in income? $1 million in net worth? Or $1 million in cash? Those are 3 completely different lives hiding behind one word.
See, he's currently building his dream home for something like $1.1 million, and he got a cash offer from a potential buyer for $2.8 million. So what he's doing is saying, okay, if I were to sell the house right now, here's how much I would stand to make. And then he's adding that number into his total income and dividing it by how many days he's worked on the project.
When someone says, I built a 7-figure business, is that revenue, profit, or just a number he invented by claiming his small agency is worth 20 times what it actually earns? Because there's no YouTube police checking anyone's math.
This is what he does. This is his business model. This course wasn't about teaching me. It's about a well-promoted scam to sell a dream. And his success story served as a front aimed to bring me in someone who wants to change his life.
Tai Lopez became a joke. Dan Locke got exposed. Tate went to jail. And a whole generation watched it happen and learned the real lesson. Not don't scam people. The lesson was, don't be obvious about it. Because while everyone was busy laughing at the Lambo guys, a new breed of guru was growing. And this time, they were almost impossible to spot. They don't rent Lamborghinis. They just film morning routines. They calmly talk about business, discipline, and building yourself. They don't look like scammers at all. They look like us. Take Iman Gadzi. We literally watched him grow up on YouTube, a teenager starting a small marketing agency, grinding, documenting everything. His story feels earned. He tells you he came from nothing, that he promised his mother a house with a Range Rover parked in front of it. And 10 years later, he delivered. How can you not root for a guy like that? But when other creators started digging into his actual business history, the picture got strange. Company after company registered in his name that did nothing, dissolved within a year or two. One filed accounts showing a grand total of $0.
With all that said, where's the proof of him making millions from his agency? It's possible I'm missing something, but I couldn't find anything indicating his agency was still making millions or ever did.
And depending on which podcast you catch, his childhood shifts.
My friends would call me up and be like, yo, dude, you want to go to the movies? And I'd check my pockets and go, I don't even think I have enough to pay for the bus to get to the movies, let alone the movies. I got to go to private school, which as far as I know is the most expensive non-boarding private school in the world.
So where did the millions actually come from? The education, the courses, the community subscriptions, teaching you how to build the agency. Or take Sebastian, probably one of the most likable young millionaires on YouTube. No screaming, no hard sell, just a normal guy showing his life. In one video, he claims to make over $10,000 every 24 hours. He was building a house for about 1.1 million and got a cash offer for 2.8. He counted that unsold, unrealized profit as daily income, money he didn't have from a sale that hadn't happened. That's not a small trick. Counting imaginary future money as real current money is the exact accounting logic that bankrupted Enron, one of the biggest corporate frauds in history. On Wall Street, it's a crime. On YouTube, it's just a thumbnail. And in another video, he wakes up at 4 a.m. with a gut feeling, shorts his crypto position, and makes $40,000 in an hour. He calls it investing. It's what we calls gambling.
I was about to say, that shit is called luck, nigga. You just happen to make the right decision, man. That's all that was. But look, I want to jump back to that guy who had businesses but no money coming in, but somehow he got millions. Hey, man, look, anybody can tell you how to run a business, how to start a business, how to make money in the business, but doing it is something else. So I can get up here and I can tell you, look, this all you got to do for your business, yada, yada, boom, boom, boom. That's all you got to do. And I already did it. Just fake it till I make it a little bit. Let the course revenue buy in or roll in, and then just use that course revenue to make it really look like I made, money in the business. That's what we call scamming, but I'm just saying, that's what you can do.
I don't think these guys sit in dark rooms plotting to rob you. Some of them are genuinely smart, genuinely hardworking. That's exactly what makes them dangerous as teachers. Do they earn more from doing the business or from teaching it? One of the most respected creators in the productivity space earned $4.6 million in a single year. Want to guess how much of that came from courses? More than half, 59%. And he's one of the honest ones. He openly admits everything in his course can be found free on the internet.
Absolutely nothing I teach on my course that you can't find out on the internet anyway.
So think about the others, who claim they're the only ones with the cheat code to success. This is the golden era, not because the gurus got worse, because they got better. The scam grew a conscience-shaped mask. It learned to cite studies, share vulnerabilities, and admit small flaws to hide big ones. Today, the guru isn't a man in a garage with a Lambo. He's a man in a minimalist studio with a podcast mic, a doctor title from chiropractic school lecturing about neuroscience, a storyteller whose brand is built on 3 years as a monk in India, who reporters found spent most of that time in Watford, just outside London.
So I looked into it and I found ample evidence that he was actually stationed in Watford, which is a city just outside of London for the vast majority of the time.
A trusted health expert, taking an estimated $40 million to tell you a green powder changed his life. And underneath every single one of them, if you look closely, the same old machine is still running. We've built an economy where the most profitable thing you can teach is teaching. A gold rush where everyone is selling shovels and maps to the gold and books about mining written by people who never dug a hole in their lives. It's like someone who's never written a book before writes a book about how to write a book, and then it becomes a New York Times bestseller.
Exactly. It's a whole mind fuck at the end of the day. That's all it is, man. That's all it is. You fake it till you make it. And then once you make it, you ain't gotta fake it. That's how I go. If you ask me, if these people was really making money off the businesses or whatever, the courses that they selling, if they was making money using that method, they wouldn't need to sell the course. If you're already making millions, you really that greedy, you gotta charge $1,000, $2,000, $6,000. That shit said $6,000 and it was on sale for $2,000. If you was really making all this money, you gotta charge that much money? I don't think so. But anyway, if y'all enjoyed it, what did I just say? Words. When the camera on, words don't work. If y'all enjoyed that video, make sure to hit the subscribe button. I'll see y'all in the next one.